Well, turning now to the latest on the migrant crisis.
Both the city and state pointing fingers, accusing each other of not doing enough.
All right, Fox 5's Morgan McKay joins us live from City Hall. Morgan, what's the latest on the ongoing blame game?
Well, Steve and Natasha, in front of the cameras, Mayor Eric Adams and Governor Kathy Hochul say there's no beef between them. Their partnership couldn't be stronger. But behind the scenes, Governor Kathy Hochul's office issued a scathing letter accusing the city of properly managing this migrant crisis. Now, this comes as the city has been requesting more aid from the state, saying they're not providing enough resources. Officially today, more than 100,000 migrants have passed through New York City since last spring.
People want to see the governor and I fight. That's not going to happen.
Except behind the scenes, tensions are running high. In a court-mandated letter to a judge, Governor Kathy Hochul's office is accusing the city of failing to properly manage the migrant crisis. Hochul did not make herself available to reporters for questions on Wednesday, but went on New York One defending the letter.
Well, it is true that they did not accept some of the help we offered. That's a statement of fact. I can show you all the sites we offered when they were in need of state-owned sites. We offered them months ago. They're still available.
Mayor Eric Adams refuted this part of the letter, arguing that they never turned down any viable sites that could house migrants.
She said here that she had a number of locations that we turned down. We're going to sit down and show her why we could not use those places.
But the letter is combative, calling it a, quote, decision by the city to allow migrants to sleep outside the Roosevelt Hotel for days before being placed in housing. The city has claimed that they were out of beds and options. Hochul's lawyers also claim that City Hall forced some migrants to relocate upstate against their will. For example, the letter says that earlier this month, the city sent a bus of 77 migrants upstate to Rochester, but 30 of those people refused to get off the bus and instead returned to the city. Hochul's office is also accusing the city of delaying a program that would help migrants apply for asylum. Quote, it is likely that many more migrants will be able to work today if the city had prioritized this effort sooner. City Hall brushed off these accusations that they have not used the resources offered by the state and pointed to the more than 100,000 asylum seekers who have passed through the city since last spring.
That we would somehow make a decision to leave people on the streets in the face of seeing what the city has done. I'd invite anybody who would make that accusation to come see in what we do on a daily basis.
Now, advocates like the Legal Aid Society have also been calling on the state to do more, like come up with a decompression strategy to resettle migrants across the state. But this is all coming as the state is also saying that they've tried to resettle these migrants, but they have been so far unwilling. And another part of this, they have to actually apply for asylum as well before being moved upstate. But protests are happening across the state, including here in the city. There's a protest planned at 7 p.m. outside the Creedmoor Psychiatric Center at the shelter that's being set up there. Reporting live outside City Hall, I'm Morgan McKay. Steve, back to you.